Squeeze gang, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy KSOO'S Money. Back again. Putting that work in. We got another reaction, man. We spinning the block on Jacksonville. We got KSOO. We got the footage of KSOO Pops telling on him. I ain't gonna lie. If you could snitch on your own son, you's a different type of dude, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. If you could tell and get your son possibly life in jail, possibly the death penalty. I don't know how Florida work, but it's murder in the first degree, and you're telling your son, it's a different kind of coward.
What's up, Jabo?
As a pops, you should have, if you even was involved and knew about it, you should have, man, let karma get him. You feel me? Because I think they was retaliating for their brother or something, his other son, or what, I don't know. I'm just hearing off of YouTube. So if y'all from out there, y'all leave y'all comments. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm on point. Let me know if I'm jagging what I'm saying. You feel me? We ain't jagging KSOO Pops over here. No. You should have steered your son to the other way. If he was going to be involved, you should have said no, nigga. But I think he just knew about it after and they tell. I don't know. Leave a comment. But let's watch this. I don't know. But his Pops a hoe. That's all I'm going to say.
And today we have a new video. For this one, we are talking about Jacksonville rapper KSOO and his murder case. Now, back in January of 2020, Charles McCormick Jr., aka Lil Buck, was gunned down outside a shopping center. And while they are accusing KSOO of being the shooter, they also have Dashcam video of the murder as well. And also at the time, an off-duty officer witnessed the shooting as well as other people as well.
Nah, that's nutty. An off-duty officer was out there? He ain't fired? The off-duty officer like, nigga, I ain't got enough bullets for what that nigga carrying. Off-duty officer probably got a little handgun on him. Check my son out. I don't know who that is, but whoever this dude is, check him out. He running like this. Officer saw that shit and said, man, I'm off right now. The cop said, man, I ain't punched in, man. I ain't got, damn, listen. I'm off the clock.
At the time, an off-duty officer witnessed the shooting as well as other people as well. And also in this case, others were arrested. Now, back in April of 2022, KSOO's lawyer says that KSOO is innocent. Now, as far as KSOO's dad, he is charged with accessory after the fact. Now, things have gotten more interesting in this case because recently an interrogation video has been released and they question his father about the murder. Now, as we know, a few months back, there was a lot of stuff going on with KSOO's dad. He said he was going to cooperate, and now we have this video.
Pops your ass, nigga.
Alright. Mr. Robinson again. Joel Cooper with the State Attorney's Office. Here to take a sworn statement from you. If you would, please raise your right hand. Mr. Robinson, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir. Suck my dick. That's what you're supposed to say. Suck my dick. He can't even ask for his lawyer because his lawyer right there. They in cahoots. When you by yourself, you tell them niggas, I need a lawyer. Let me get a lawyer. Hey, can I ask your name? Lawyer. And they ask you for your name, nigga, lawyer. Yeah, lawyer.
You can put your hand down. You understand that the oath you just took is just like taking an oath in court, and that if you lie in a material way, that is a felony. It's called perjury, punishable by up to 5 years in prison. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Today,
Pop's a hoe, man. We ain't fucking with Pops. Pop's a hoe. Pop's a straight hoe.
Mr. Robinson, are you under the influence of any alcohol, drugs, or medications that would affect your ability to tell the truth?
No, sir.
Any physical or emotional conditions that would affect your ability to tell the truth?
No, sir.
Has anybody forced you or threatened you in any way to give a statement here today?
No, sir.
And you also understand giving these statements on your oath freely and voluntarily that they could be used against you in your case. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you need any more time to discuss anything with your attorney, Mr. Rockwell, who's also present?
No, sir.
Mr. Robinson, do you have a nickname?
Yes.
And what is your nickname?
Blue.
Do some people also refer to you as Big?
Damn, come on, man. Why your name Blue? You the cuz? His Pop's the cuz? Nah.
Yes, sir.
Now, in your case that you have pending involving myself, 20 CF 8261, there are multiple other individuals, co-defendants, that are also pending involving that matter. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And that includes one of your sons, Abdul Robinson Jr.
Yes, sir.
And what do you call him?
Kareem.
Karim.
Yes, sir.
And that's his middle name?
Yes, sir.
Does he also have other nicknames?
Yeah.
Do people sometimes refer to him as Little Blue?
Yes.
Do they sometimes refer to him as Crazy or K Crazy?
Yeah, Crazy K.
Crazy K. Okay. Hakeem Robinson is also your son.
Yes, sir.
And a co-defendant in your case. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And does he have a nickname?
Oh.
What do you call Hakeem Robinson?
Oh, Cayman.
Do all other people also call him Queso?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Leroy Whitaker is another co-defendant.
Yes, sir.
What is his nickname?
Scotty.
Okay. And finally, we have...
So hold the fuck up. This nigga told on both his kids? He told on Lil Blue and Queso? And Lil Rain? Nah, Pops ain't shit, man. Pops, you dead ass wrong, man. Pops, you dead ass wrong. Facts.
Dominique Warner, who is another co-defendant. What is his nickname?
Butter.
How long have you known Dominique Warner?
I've been knowing him like... I knew his father. I've been kind of knowing him like all his life.
Most of his life?
Yes.
You know that nigga Pops and you telling on his son. Wait, yo. I'm not gonna lie. I won't be surprised when his Pops come home, this nigga come home, and he don't just pop up missing.
Your family also know Butter. And what I mean by that is Hakeem Robinson knows Dominique.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He knows Dominique Warner.
Yes, sir.
Does Little Blue Abdul Robinson Jr. know Barter?
Yes, sir.
And does Scotty Leroy Whitaker know Barter?
Yes, sir.
And do Hakeem Robinson, Scotty, and Dominique Barner, Butter, all hang out together?
Yes, sir.
Now, going back to January 2020, was your phone number 904-866-2370?
Yes, sir.
Now, the subscriber information for that account came back to a Daryl Watts. Do you know Daryl Watts?
Yes, sir.
Who is Daryl Watts to you?
A friend of mine, a close friend of mine.
Is he actually deceased?
Yes, sir.
And did he die in end of 2019, approximately?
Yes, sir.
Now, why were you using Daryl Watts' name as the subscriber account name for a phone that you were using?
Well, I was we went and got the phone together. I was a subscriber, user subscriber with the phone.
Like an authorized user?
Authorized user, yeah.
Okay. And so, was it common for you to have a phone with Daryl Watts as a subscriber name on the account?
Yes, sir.
Would it also be common if another member of your family had a phone that the account information said Daryl Watts?
Yes, sir.
Now, prior to Abdul Robinson Jr.'s arrest, in this case, did he commonly use multiple cell phones?
Yes, sir.
In January of 2020, did Abdul Robinson Jr. use two specific numbers? I'm going to reference one that I think you've seen before as part of your discovery, but 904-624-3684.
Yes, sir.
You recognize that as one of his numbers?
Yes, sir.
An area code 478-491-28.
Pops a straight bitch, man. I ain't gonna lie. He know he look at her. Look how he in there. Look at him. He like, damn, bro. I can't believe I'm doing this shit. Look at him. He like, fuck, man. I can't believe I'm doing this shit. I gotta get out though.
31. Do you recognize that number?
Yes, sir.
And is that a phone number that?
Pops was outside too, man. He tatted up. This nigga's a hoe ass old nigga, bro. You was a hoe ass old nigga. You been in the streets. Your name Blue. You been in the streets, my nigga. You was an old hoe ass nigga, bro. Your days is ended anyway. We'll take that 30 for your son, nigga.
Junior also used.
Yes, sir.
Leave a comment, man. If y'all son was locked up, would y'all tell on y'all son, or would y'all hold it down and take the charge for your son? Leave a comment.
Prior to Hakeem Robinson's arrest, did he also use multiple cell phones?
Yes, sir.
And was it common for you to speak to Hakeem Robinson over the phone?
Yeah.
And so in January of 2020, was Hakeem Robinson using phone number 904-704-1595?
Yes, sir.
And did he all...
Come on, man. You asking this nigga about phone numbers like niggas is remembering niggas' phone numbers. He just agreeing to agree. You like, nigga, you know this number, nigga? I don't fucking know, nigga. Numbers is stored, nigga. I store numbers in their name, nigga. I don't know a nigga number. I don't even know my number. Fuck is you talking about?
Use phone number area code 478-305-9583.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In January of 2020,
Nigga sound like Gunner right now. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Is YSL a gang? Yes, ma'am.
Leroy
Did your son commit that murder? Yes, sir.
Whitaker's phone number area code 904-803-3671.
Yes, sir.
And again, you communicated with all of these individuals over the phone.
Yes, sir.
Who is...
Pops a hoe.
Did you want to find out who was responsible?
Yes, sir.
And was that in fact something that, as a family, Hakeem Robinson, Abdul Robinson Jr., that y'all discussed, trying to figure out who was responsible?
Yes, sir.
Was Leroy Whitaker close to...
No.
That nigga shaking and shit. Y'all seen his leg? That nigga shaking. He know he going out bad. But look, this might not be his first time snitching. Nah, it gotta be. KSOO'S on them some real little niggas. They pops was ratting, they would have never put they pops on. They thinking they pops a hood nigga, a street nigga. Raised them to be little street niggas, cause they, look, pops is dead. I don't know if pops been to jail and shit, but when you in your kid's life, nigga, it makes a difference, bro. So if you a hood nigga just in your kid's life and you on some street shit, they gonna be on some street shit. If you getting up going to work, they gonna get up and go to work when they get older. If you did, my son was on some gangster time and he tatted up. He and this bitch telling. Look at that nigga in here telling.
What about Dominique Barner?
I don't think he was close to him. He knew him, though.
But Hakeem Robinson and your other son, Abdul Robinson Jr., were closer to him.
Yeah.
Now,
Bitch,
today you're obviously familiar with the person
Yes, sir.
as it relates to your case.
Yes, sir.
And his nickname.
Yes.
Now, he was shot and killed on January 15th of 2020 at a shopping center on Merrill Road. Are you aware of a song put out prior to him being shot and killed in January 2020?
Yes, sir.
And what was your understanding of what that song was about?
It was a diss song about...
So you said a diss song?
Yes. Yeah.
So it was
Talking bad about it.
talking bad. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. Talking bad. Who brought that song to your attention?
Oh, really social media.
Did Hakeem Robinson know about the song?
Yes, sir.
Did he ever talk to you about the song?
Yeah.
Okay. And how did he feel about the song?
He didn't like it.
What about Abdul Robinson Jr.? Did he ever mention the song to you?
Yes, sir.
How did he feel about it?
He didn't like it either.
Now, going again back to January 15th of 2020, that day, were you called by Abdul Robinson Jr., your son?
Yes, sir.
And was that from a number that you recognized as belonging to him?
Yes, sir.
What did he want?
He wanted me to go pick up Scotty.
Okay. And I know it's hard to just if you can keep your voice up for me. But you said...
Yeah, when you snitching, nigga, we need you to raise that voice, nigga. We need to hear everything you saying. Don't be mumbling either. The DA just told him, yeah, we need you to talk up.
Robinson Jr. wanted you to go pick up Scotty.
Yes.
Leroy Whitaker.
Yes.
Right. Did you also get phone calls from Leroy Whitaker?
Yes, sir.
And what did he want?
Telling me where he was at to come pick him up.
Did he tell you if he was alone or did he have anybody with him?
No, he said him and Barter was together.
So Leroy Whitaker and Dominique Barner.
He was next to a crash car.
Did that car crash? Was it on the street or in a yard? Do you remember?
Like it was kind of like in a ditch or a yard. It looked like it might have been in like a ditch or something.
So was that near a house?
Yes.
Like in the front yard of a house?
Yes.
And you drove past that.
And both of them had on pajamas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything specific about either one of them?
Yes, with some Mountain Dew pajamas.
Today, do you remember which one had that one?
I think it was Dominique.
Dominique Barner?
I think so.
Did they have anything in their hands as they came out of the house?
Yeah, they had some more clothes in their hand.
Both of them?
Yes, sir.
This nigga's a straight hoe. They had some clothes in their hands. This nigga's crazy.
Immediately concerned for anybody else.
Yes, sir.
And who was that?
Keenan.
And that's Hakeem Robinson.
Yes, sir.
And why were you concerned for Hakeem Robinson?
I know that's they little friend circles, and he wasn't there. It was just them.
And so is it common for Hakeem Robinson, Leroy Whitaker, and Dominic Warner to hang out together?
Yes, sir.
And so when he wasn't there, you were concerned for what might be going on with Hakeem Robinson?
Yes, sir.
Did you express your concern to Leroy Whitaker and Dominic Warner?
Yes, I kept asking like, where Hakeem at? Or Hakeem, where Hakeem at? I kept asking like, where Hakeem at? And that's when they finally told me he jumped out the car and ran another way.
Okay. And I'm going to ask you just to be careful with your hands and not just because of the recording. Who told you that did both Leroy Whitaker and Dominic Warner talk to you about the car that crashed?
Yes.
And what did you mention just a moment ago that they said Hakeem Robinson got out of the car?
Yes, sir.
Tell me specifically what Dominic Warner.
Hakeem is his son, so his son wasn't even in the. Bro, this nigga's crazy, bro. This nigga just really just put his son all in this shit. His son probably could have beat this shit. This nigga's a hoe. I hope he do beat it.
Say that to you as well?
Both of them said it.
Okay. What do you specifically remember them saying?
That they crashed the car. The police chasing them. And came and jumped out the car. They went one way, he went another way.
Did they say whether or not Hakeem Robinson, Keemy, had anything with him when he jumped out of the car?
Yeah, they say he had a gun with him.
Did Leroy Whitaker and Dominic Warner mention to you if anything had been left behind in the car after it crashed?
Yep, they said he left a gun in the car behind.
Okay. And did Leroy Whitaker and Dominic Warner tell you anything about what may have transpired or was going to transpire before the crash?
Before the...
Yeah, let me rephrase that. Before the car crashed, did Dominic Warner and Leroy Whitaker say anything about what someone in the car maybe was going to do as they fled from the police?
Oh, yeah, shoot at the police.
And who was going to specifically be the one shooting?
Came.
Bro. Nah, my nigga. Nah, bro. Come on, bro. You don't do that to your son, bro. Come on, my nigga. You wildin', bro. Yo, nah, that shit just broke my heart, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
And hearing all of that information, were you still concerned for?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was very much concerned.
In addition to that information,
Sure.
did you learn about being shot and killed?
Yes, sir.
And who told you that?
Scotty explained to me that it was a guy that got shot. It was a little while back before this situation at a gas station that made the song.
So Leroy Whitaker was explaining to you it was a person that had been shot once before?
Yes, sir.
And who shot him the time before?
He did.
Scotty?
Scotty.
And the reason was because of a song that he put out?
Yes, sir.
And so when he told you that information, were you aware of who this person was?
Yes, sir.
This nigga's a bitch.
Having gathered all of that information and what questions or statements, communication, I guess, did you have with Leroy Whitaker and Dominic Warner about where Hakeem Robinson was located?
Where he was located
Yeah.
at? I asked him where he was at. I kept, pressing where he was at, and that's when they told me that the young lady had picked him up.
Who told you that?
Scott with Leroy Whitaker.
And what lady are you referring to? It was your understanding from Scotty that picked Hakeem Robinson up.
Yes, sir.
Now, within a couple days of the murder, did you see anything on social media posted by your son Hakeem Robinson that concerned you?
Yes, sir.
And what was that specifically?
It was they called it a story. It's on the story saying that killing the toes done.
And was that depicting Hakeem Robinson?
Say what?
Did that, you said it was on the story, was that like an Instagram story?
Yeah, Instagram story.
And was that something that was posted by Hakeem Robinson?
Yes, sir.
When you saw that, were you upset?
Yes, sir.
Did you try and reach out and speak to Hakeem Robinson?
Yes, sir.
And when you spoke to him, what did you tell him?
I told him you need to take that down.
Did he deny being involved when you told him to take that down?
No.
Now, as part of the discovery in this case, you've had an opportunity with your attorney to watch what I'll refer to as a Dashcam video, a video that actually recorded the murder of Charles McCormick. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you've watched that.
Yes, sir.
Now, when you watched that video, could you see what the shooter was wearing?
Yes, sir.
Could you see how the shooter ran?
Yes, sir.
How the shooter moved?
Yes, sir.
You also see the firearm that was used.
Yes, sir.
Now, when you watched that video of the murder of Charles McCormick, did you recognize the shooter?
Yes, sir.
Who was the shooter in that video?
Hakeem Ross.
Your son, Hakeem Robinson.
Yes, sir.
And obviously he's your son, so you're very familiar with him.
Yes, sir.
You're familiar with his height and his build.
Yes, sir.
You're familiar with how he walked.
It's over for KSO, y'all. I'm sorry. I hate to be the nigga to say it. It's over. That nigga Pops just, oh, bro. The nigga Pops just violated, gang. Even this nigga's like ashamed at this nigga. Look at this nigga, got his hand on his head like, this nigga just gave up his son. Bro, that's crazy, bro. Off the picture, that's my son, nigga. I know that's him. That's foul, my nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody gotta say in the comments, nigga. That nigga's a bitch. That nigga deserved you deserve the worst, my nigga. That's your son, my nigga. I don't give a fuck what my son do in the streets, nigga. I'm there for him. I don't give a fuck. I pray he ain't doing no shit, but nigga, it is what it is, nigga. I'm riding, nigga. Yeah, and if I could get my son out of jail, nigga, you say nothing. Well, I would have been like, I did it. That was me. That wasn't him. That was me. Send my son home. Facts, nigga, but I'm gonna have to get on my son's ass, though, nigga. Yeah, you better not be out there doing nothing else, nigga, because I'm doing life, nigga. And your ass better change. Dead ass. That's probably why his pops ain't saying shit. But if his pops just ain't say nothing, he probably would have beat this shit. All of them. But you was a hoe ass nigga.
Runs?
Yes, sir.
You've seen him move in music videos?
Yes, sir.
Did he have dreads back in?
Bro, them niggas is using his music videos to see how he bop. They calling all kind of shit in, bro. I feel bad for the youngin. Gangster.
January 2020.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever seen him wear hoodies?
Yes, sir.
Is that common for him to wear?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever seen him wear the hoodie with it pulled up over his dreads?
Yes, sir.
And did that look similar to what was captured in the Dashcam video of the murder?
Yes, sir.
And again, as Hakeem Robinson's father,
he couldn't say no to nothing.
To you, that is Hakeem Robinson.
Yes, sir.
When you watched that video, was there anything about the clothing that also stood out?
No, it was the shoes, though.
And what was familiar about the shoes?
No, I hadn't seen them gray and white Jordans before.
What who?
Hakeem.
Okay, so you've seen Hakeem Robinson with shoes that appeared to you to be the same as what the shooter was wearing?
Yes, sir.
Anything about
this nigga couldn't say no to nothing. He ain't give he ain't give his son no faith, like no help, nothing, not a little bit. Well, he could. That nigga said he sat there and told the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help him, God.
Firearm look familiar to you?
Yeah, it looked like I seen in the video before.
You believe you've seen that firearm on what?
A video?
Okay. What kind of video?
Music video.
Do you remember the name of the music video?
Bang It Out.
Now, when that music video was recorded, were you actually present?
Yes, sir.
And was Hakeem Robinson in that video?
Yes, sir.
Did Hakeem Robinson in that video, was he holding two different firearms?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you recall what one of the firearms was?
Draco.
All right. And then the second firearm, was that could you describe it? What color was it?
Black, short.
And is that the firearm, the black short firearm in that video that you believe to be the same or similar firearm that you saw in the Dashcam video of the murder?
Yes, sir.
Now, since you were present for the filming of the Banging Out videos, were the two firearms, the Draco and the short black firearm Hakeem Robinson had, were they real firearms?
Yes, sir.
And did Hakeem Robinson have that short black firearm that was depicted in the video prior to the death of Charles McCormick?
Yes, sir.
After Charles McCormick was shot and killed, did you ever see Hakeem Robinson with that firearm, that short black firearm again?
No, sir.
Did you still see him with the Draco?
Yes, sir.
Bro,
Now,
Pop's a straight bitch. This shit get me tight. I ain't gonna lie. He's a different kind of bitch. Yeah, he's a different kind of bitch.
during this case, Abdul Robinson Jr., he was arrested last, correct?
Yes, sir.
Prior to him getting arrested, was he aware that there was an arrest warrant outstanding for him?
Yes, sir.
And once he was aware of that, did he flee Florida and go to another state?
Yes, sir.
And he was trying to hide from law enforcement?
Yes, sir.
Do you also know a person? And so, has he ever been to your house in Brown Jersey Court before?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's all the questions I got, Mr. Robinson. Thank you.
Now, by looking at this video, there's...
Listen, man. This nigga, man. Yo. Damn, my nigga. That shit was foul. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. Real talk. Not on his son like that. He got down on his son. He different. Like, comment, subscribe, though, man. I said I was going to stop saying that shit. Y'all know what to do. I'm going to tell you I like the video, though. Let's get this to 100 likes. Drop y'all requests in my DM. Follow me on the gram, $SOO'S. Or drop the link on the YouTube in the comments. And let's get this work. Squeeze game.